You know, 5-6 years ago when Bishop Omer asked me would I consider this, and you know, I didn't know how I would do it living in Texas, you know, and then when the wifey thought it was a good idea, and then kids thought it was a dope idea. This has been the most incredible thing that has ever happened to me. This has been the most incredible thing that I've ever done. I mean, this has been bigger than any, you know, music stuff or anything. This has been the biggest thing that I've ever done in my life, because you can't turn kids off and on. You know, you can't turn kids off and on. I've sat here, you know, I'll never forget when you were younger and you stood up one day at church and you talked about, and you were talking about what you were going through at home. And it's like it pissed me off that you would have to go through that. And then, you know, talking with some of y'all, and then I listened to some of your stories, and I, you know, and after church, some of you come and you talk to me and you tell me stuff you're going through, and I get pissed off again, and I'm like, and then I see you guys cry. I've seen you guys go to school. I've seen you guys get locked up. I've seen you guys have babies. I've seen you guys be depressed. I've seen you guys want to give up. I've seen you guys laugh. We've gone to, some of y'all I've taken to eat after church, and you can eat, and you eat a lot. And if people wanted, and I still pulled out the card and took care of everybody because they're my kids. And being a father is really, really, really big to me, because I never had one, and never had a man ever tell me I could ever be anything. Never had a man tell me I could ever do anything. Never had a man put his arms around me and tell me you're gonna be something. And never really dreamed, because dreaming wasn't something I could afford. You know, I didn't have the money to dream. And so when I have had times of hugging y'all and encouraging y'all and pulling y'all to the side, you know, I need for you to know that I've done it from the heart of a father. You know, when I've seen some of you in airports, I ran into some of y'all at BET and, you know, other little events, and I've seen y'all trying to get your grind on, other audition, you know, spots, you know, just, you know, some of you've come to Texas and you've been in my house, and, you know, you spend time in my house and swim in my pool naked. I can't believe you did that to me. No, not naked, but swim in your drawers. Which is just as bad, because you could, you know, not have wiped well and your underwear, you know. So what I'd like to hear from you, if I can get a couple mics, what I'd like to hear from you, just from my own memory bank, is I want to hear your greatest Kirk Franklin funny moment, or sermon, or word of encouragement, or something that I can make sure that I've impacted you as much as you've impacted me. And I just want to know. I just want to know what your Kirk Franklin moment was, or your Kirk Franklin sermon was, or your Kirk Franklin stupid thing I did, ignorant thing I did, so I can cherish it. 'Cause I want to cherish this moment. This is my moment, and I want to cherish it. And I want to have my memory of the greatest thing that I ever was a part of. That's what I want to know. And you don't have to be real long. Just make it, 10 to, I want you to know. Kirk, back in 72.
Okay, I'm Ruchi. Hi, everybody. There's a lot of moments we had together, but my favorite was when Amber needed gas money and you got a bucket out and you filled it up, and then everybody started walking down.
I remember that.
It up.
That was
dope. She walked
dope.
down the church for like a lot of money. Yeah, that was my favorite moment.
That was a great moment.
It was.
That was a great moment. I remember that was ill. I got people in the back. I got my family in the back with their hands up. What's up, nigga?
I'm Bree.
Hey, Bree.
I have two. One is when you came in here and you thought you looked like flies.
I asked y'all if I looked like flies. I didn't think I was fly. That nigga's ugly. And don't y'all put it back up. Go.
And then another one is, it's kind of personal for me because I was in and out of the church, and then my cousin told me to come, and I was like, okay, I don't know, but I was like, okay. So I came and you told us about letting stuff go and don't give other people energy that you need for yourself and for God. And that really hit me real deep because I've been doing that a lot lately. So you brought me back into the church.
Wow.
And the feeling that I get here is like I never want to leave.
Wow.
And it's like I thank you for saving me because I felt like I was about to just give up.
Wow.
And the church family and for praying for me, and I thank everybody because you helped me not give up.
Well, I've been around for a long time, so I got a lot of stories.
Hey, man.
I'm only gonna pick one. Similar to the situation with Bambi and the money, when I got kicked out of my parents' house and me and Talia didn't have anywhere to go, you took up the collection for us. I don't know if you guys know, we came out of here with $1,300.
Wow.
And when I left the house, we had nothing. That last check that I got from my job, and we had to figure out what to do, and that money kept me for like a good 3 months until I found another job.
Wow.
And that was an integral part of me really believing that God will do something for me, because I know I have an issue with thinking that He'll do it for other people, but not for me.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for that, because you didn't have to do it. It started with you just saying, well, I'm going to give you a little something, and then you guys helped, and I was astounded, bawling back there, crying like a baby, but I wanted to thank you for that, because that was huge for me.
My name is Ari, and it's not like one of the things that you said, but it's like one of the things that you did, because like your songs, like they have real encouragement and meaning behind it, when most of the songs don't. So this is pretty deep for me, but one time I was in my house and my stepdad, he was talking to my mom, and she found out that someone was trying to break into the house to get to me. And like that night, I was shaking in my bed, and the whole week was just like terrible, because I felt like I had no one there for me because everyone was away. So that night I turned on my iPod and I listened to one of your songs, Imagine Me, basically. And yeah, it just I listened to it for every night for about a week, and that changed my perspective of anything, because I know that when nobody has my back, God does.
Hi, Kirk. My
Hey.
name is Ebony.
I know your name.
Oh, okay, I'm making sure. My most favorite memory